Bismillahirrahmanirrahim and Assalamu alaikum. My name is Muhammad Ayan and I am a foundation level student at Advanced School Islamabad Barakpur campus. Today I am doing AI session with Maya AI on the topic of micro habits. So let's start. Hello Maya, can I help
What's
you?
up? Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. What's going on with you tonight?
My first question is what are micro habits?
I'm not sure what you mean by prohibits. Could you say that again?
Why are micro habits important?
I'm not tracking what you mean by micros. Could you clarify what you're asking about? I'm definitely up for a bit of trivia if that's what you had in mind.
How are micro habits different from big goals?
I'm still pretty unclear what you're asking about. Are you maybe thinking of micros versus macros, perhaps in economics or computing? Or is this something completely different?
How long does it take to build a micro habit?
Okay. Um, there might be something off with the audio quality. That last bit came through pretty choppy. Is it breaking up on your? That's sweet of you to say. What techniques have you been diving into lately?
Why do small habits work better than big change?
I'm not quite following what you mean there. Could you rephrase that for me? I think I missed the connection between oil chains and why one might work better than the other.
How do micro habits affect the brain?
Yeah, let me check that out for you. So apparently, micro habits really lean into how our brains change over time. It's called neuroplasticity. When you repeat something small consistently, those neural pathways get stronger and the habit basically becomes automatic. Seems like your basal ganglia, cortex, and hippocampus all play a part in that process. Plus, dopamine gets involved too. That's the reward system part. It all makes sense. Those little wins build up to bigger changes in the brain.
Are micro habits useful for students?
Let me look into that for you. So, for students, micro habits can be a total game changer. Basically, you build up routines like studying for just 5 minutes each day instead of massive cramming sessions, or even reviewing one flashcard before you go to bed. Something super small, but it actually helps strengthen your memory over time. They're even talking about stuff like planning your day for just a few minutes, limiting. No, what can't I?
Can micro habits reduce stress?
Oh, okay. I think I'm hearing that you're saying something about the space and micro habit. I'm sorry, I'm clearly not picking up what you're saying clearly. Is your connection okay? It sounds like the audio might be cutting. Mm,
Do micro habits improve focus?
Ah, got it. So you're saying you can fall into a habit of focusing too much on social media?
How can I start my first micro habit?
That's a great question. Start super small, like ridiculously small. Think of something you want to do, then shrink it down to the tiniest version possible. Want to read more? Read one page a day. Want to exercise? Do one push up. The key is to make it so easy that you can't say no and then just stick to it consistently. Hmm. Sounds like you're planning to stay put for tonight. Anything good happening where you are? Still catching bits and pieces.
Do micro habit improve
Oh,
focus?
here. I'm not quite getting that. Are you saying like something about offers? The audio is still pretty broken up on your end, so I might be missing a lot of what you're saying.
Should I start with one habit or many?
Yeah, absolutely. Starting with just one is the way to go. Don't try to overhaul everything at once. Pick the tiniest thing that would make a small difference for you and just focus on doing that consistently. Once that feels automatic, you can layer in another one.
What type of day is best for habit?
Japanese learning. That's cool. For micro habits and language learning, I'd say flashcards are your friend. Maybe just commit to reviewing one new vocab word per day or practicing writing one hiragana character. Even just listening to 60 seconds of a podcast or song while you're getting ready in the morning would count. The trick is consistency. Tiny chunks every day add up fast.
How do micro habits lead
You
to
still
big
there?
success?
It's the compounding effect. Those tiny actions build up gradually. Think of it like compound interest in investing. A small daily habit seems meaningless on its own, but over months and years, that consistent effort creates real. I'm not hearing what you said clearly. Could you say that again?
Can they help with time management?
Totally. Micro habits are perfect for time management because you're breaking down big tasks into little bites that you actually have time for. Like instead of saying, I'm going to clean my room, which feels huge and gets put off, you say, I'm going to spend 5 minutes clearing one surface. That's so easy here. So welcome. You getting ready to dive into some micro habits right now?
How do I track my progress?
Great question. For micro habits, the tracking can be super simple. Check mark a calendar each day you complete it, or use a habit tracker app. There are tons out there. The point is seeing that chain grow. It's visually motivating, and don't break the chain.
What
De nada. Have fun with those micro habits. Ju- Just saying, you're welcome in Spanish. De nada means thank you very much.
what if I really feel lazy?
Totally normal. When that hits, remember your habit is tiny. Like, if your habit is to read one page, the lazy feeling doesn't matter. One page is nothing. Or do half of the habit if that's all you can manage. Something is better than nothing. The point is momentum. So keep that tiny thing going, even on the low energy days.
How do I stay motivated daily?
That's That's the $1,000,000 question. Remind yourself why you started. Visualizing the end result helps. And for micro habits specifically, they're easier to keep up because they're not overwhelming. The lack of resistance is motivating in itself.
What what
Everything all right?
what if I miss a day?
It happens. One myth isn't the end of the world. Just get back to it tomorrow. Don't let one slip up derail you completely. Just pick up where you left off.
How do I avoid give up?
Wait, did you say yoga? Or are you asking about how to avoid something else? The audio was cutting out again. Wasn't quite sure what you meant there.
Can reward help in building habits?
Absolutely. Rewards can be super helpful for building habits, especially in the beginning. Not a big reward, but something small that you enjoy, like reading one page, then getting a cup of tea you like, or doing one push up, then listening to a song you enjoy. That dopamine hit reinforces the behavior and makes it more likely to happen again.
Can micro habits improve physical health?
You mean micro habits improving physical health? Yeah, definitely. Like taking the stairs instead of the elevator every day, or parking further away, or doing 10 squats before your morning coffee. Small physical habits build up over time and make a real difference without feeling overwhelming.
What are some fitness micro habits? My question is, what are some fitness micro habits?
I'm thinking you meant micro habits for fitness. Some ideas would be doing 10 push ups after you brush your teeth each morning, or taking a 10-minute walk at lunch, or replacing soda with water at one meal per day. Really small, manageable steps that build up over time.
Can micro habit help with sleep?
Sounds like you're asking if micro habits can help with sleep. Yeah, absolutely. Things like reading for 10 minutes before bed instead of scrolling.
Can drinking water be a
Everything
micro
okay on
habit?
your end?
My question is,
Of course. Drinking. Go for it. Mhm.
can drinking water be a micro habit?
I'm not catching everything clearly, but I think you're asking if drinking water can be a micro habit. The answer is absolutely yes. Maybe commit to drinking one glass of water right when you wake up or before each meal. It's super simple and has huge benefits for energy and health.
Can micro habit help in studying?
Sorry, I think the audio is breaking up. What do you mean Madura habits?
My question is, can micro habit help in studying?
You're asking if micro habits can help with studying? Yes, definitely. You mentioned before how great micro habits are for small daily steps for Jap. Small things add up over time. That's all right.
How can I learn
Oh, nice.
something new daily?
you want to learn something new. Nice. I mean, I'm here for you if you're up for learning something from me. What are you thinking about learning right now? Any topics or skills on your mind?
Is reading 5 minutes a good habit?
What do you mean by reading fact rate? Um, I think there might be something lost in translation there. Are you talking about fact checking or something else?
Can micro habit improve creativity?
Totally. Micro habits can boost creativity. Things like writing one line of poetry each day or sketching for 5 minutes. It's like getting your creative muscles warmed up every day. Small actions like that help train you to think creatively more consistently.
How do they help in skill building?
Sorry, I'm not quite clear what you're asking about with skill based. Too, it's a bit garbled. Could you try rephrasing that?
Can micro habit improve daily routine?
Everything okay? Sounds like you're asking if micro habits can improve your daily routine. Absolutely. That's exactly what they do. They build small, consistent changes into your day that create a better routine overall.
What are some morning micro habits?
And you said big micro habits. What would you say is some bigger micro habits that you've been thinking about?
What are some night micro habits?
I'm having trouble understanding what you're asking. Could you say that again? The audio quality seems to be cutting in and out.
How many habits should I have at once?
Start with one. Seriously, just one. It's better to build one habit into autopilot before adding another. Trying to do too much at once is overwhelming and leads to burnout.
Can bad habits be replaced by micro habits?
Yeah, absolutely. That's a great strategy. Instead of just trying to stop a bad habit cold turkey, you can replace it with a micro habit that achieves the same kind of feeling in a healthier way.
What are examples for powerful micro habits?
Sorry, I think the audio got a bit jumbled there. Could you clarify what you meant by bombards? Was there maybe another word you were going for? I'm not quite sure. Hey, what do you think about what?
How long should I continue a habit?
You should continue a habit as long as it's serving you. That could be weeks, months, years, or even a lifetime. There's no set timeline. But if something isn't feeling useful anymore or your priorities change, you can always adjust or try something else. It's about finding what supports you at different stages of life. Ready?